Hi guys! For today's tutorial I thought I would continue on with my 90s makeup tutorial and do an 80s inspired makeup tutorial. And as you can see, what is 80s hairstyle? Like big, puffy, curly, whatever, but my hair does not curl and I don't feel like I have enough hair to do 80s hairstyles, so I have backcombed the shit out of this wig. I low-key freaking love it. I actually think it was just Google, and I googled like 80s style makeup, and there is, from what I could gather, a lot of pinks, purples, heavy blush. I think I'm mainly going to focus on like pinks and purples and a really full blushed cheek. I thought this palette would be perfect. I just got this new recently. It's the new P. Louise blush palette, sorry. But it is unreal. Look how beautiful this is. So I'm definitely thinking this colour would be perfect. Delicious. And I lifted this palette out as well because it has a really nice hot pink in it. It's the Cake Face palette from Time the Infamous. Of course I have the Love Tahiti Carnival palette, and I'm more focusing on like these type of shades and tones here. I have no idea where to start. Oh my god. Okay, so this is going to sound really bad, but I just remembered that Shanna XO has actually done like videos and tutorials like this where she goes through the decades of makeup, and I'm actually just having a wee nosy here at her 80s style makeup, and I think I might take her makeup as inspiration because funny enough I've actually got like the same type of shades and tones and everything, but I think I'm going to make it a wee bit more vibrant and OTT than she has, just to make it a wee bit different. So yeah, I don't know. I think first up I'm going to go into the Carnival palette, and I'm going to go into Grape, which is this shade here. And I'm going to take this on a flat brush to start. And I'm going to start packing this on the inner corner. I'm going to try to be really careful because I obviously have my base makeup done and I don't want to get a lot of fallout. I'm just going to give this just a bit of a rough blend. So do let me know if you want me to actually continue doing these. Like that's obviously a 90s one I've done. This is 80s, 70s makeup. What does that look like? We could literally even go far back as like 50s, 40s, although I think that might be a wee bit hard, but also can I do my hair like around that era as well? You can definitely use a pink from the Carnival palette, but I'm going to go into the Cake Face palette and take this pink here. I'm just going to be taking that on the first brush that we used. I'm going to start packing this just like that first shade, but now on the outer corner. I'm more so wanting the pink to be on the outer corner because I'm thinking of actually blending the pink right out so I can join it in with my blush. I think that would be quite nice. I'm going to take a big fluffy brush. I'm actually thinking of intensifying that purple, so I'm going to go into Blackberry and just placing that on top, just in the inner corner. Oh, maybe that's a wee bit too dark actually. Blend it out with a wee bit of magenta actually, which is this, yeah, this one here. Do you know, this would be so much better if we were able to actually have a bit of 90s tunes going on in the background. Friggin' YouTube and their copyright. I honestly love 80s music. It's definitely like the best decade. Absolutely, oh, absolute bangers. Love it. I don't know if I'm crazy or not, but I'm really wanting to introduce maybe a wee bit of orange, but I don't know where. Like, where will I introduce this orange? I have like so much stuff in front of me. Coral even, that's a nice colour. instead of, yeah, maybe coral, this one here. Oh, do you know what, actually, ombre, so yeah, I could maybe, so I'm just going to press this shadow on to start with, just by patting it on. I keep on forgetting myself that I'm going to be blending my blush into my eyeshadows, so I don't need to be like completely neat with it. So I can literally bring it right up, and like even like up here, I noticed there was like a lot of makeup styles where makeup was even brought up here. It was definitely the era for blush. Kind of feel like I'm dusting off a wee bit of that pink, but never worry. I'm gonna go back in and re-intensify that. So who all grew up in the 80s then? Let me know. And also tell me what your favourite song from the 80s was, or your favourite band from the 80s. So I'm actually going to take a wee bit of Mango, which actually is the orange shade in the Carnival palette. I'm just going to take like a tiny wee dusting of that, just to introduce it. As well as a wee bit more of that coral. There we go. That's actually looking quite nice. It's a bit messy, but oh well, it's fine. So I've also been taking this big fluffy brush and going into Coral and Mango, kind of tapping off that excess and kind of swooping it up, like around the tail of the eyebrow. And then I'm going to take this clean brush here, I use this for blush, and I'm just going to kind of diffuse that out a wee bit more, so that it just blends in really well to the blush. In fact, I might actually just boop boop into a bit of the coral and a bit of the orange, or mango, sorry. Oh, it's still an orange, but oh well. Ooh. Do you know, I have to go and do a food shop tonight. I think I'm gonna have to wash this off beforehand. I completely forgot about the blue. I have two blue liners here, one from Colourpop. This is their cream gel liner in the shade Crystal Crush, and then I have this one from LA Girl. I think I'll swatch the both of them. They're pretty similar. Oh, oh, that was so nice. And then LA Girl. Oh, okay. There's not much in them, is there? The only difference is the finish, whereas the LA Girl, I would say, has a bit more staying power. Just from experience, these are really, really good actually, especially in the waterline. They stay and stick so well, and it's more matte of a finish, whereas the Colourpop ones, obviously like the clues in the name, it's a wee bit more creamier of a consistency, and it's a wee bit shinier. So do you know what, actually? I'm just going to use the LA Girl one. The Cake Face palette again, and I'm going to take this really nice matte blue shade. I also have this coloured mascara from Colourpop. It's in the shade Swell Season. Would coloured mascaras be 80s or 90s or like early 2000s? I honestly can't remember, because I don't really think I grew up with like coloured mascaras. What I did grow up with was clear mascara. I remember that. Yeah, what a time to be alive. How exciting. Clear mascara. So I actually thought that this would be quite nice actually to just intensify that lower lash line against the blue. Oh god, there's a lot of product. Ooh. Yeah, I quite like that, so that'll do. That'll do, donkey, that'll do. Right, lips and blusher. I'm kind of shitting my pants about blusher, but let's do it. Bring it. I want to lift a couple other wee blushes from Colourpop. Oh, just these wee pale pink ones. They're really pretty actually, so cute. I have to say, like, I love just looking at pink blush because it's so pretty. But I'm just not a pink blush kind of gal. Just, like, they are pretty. And then there's this one I have from Sephora. It's just Sephora's own brand. But I think, first of all, I want to clean my hands because this palette is just brand new and I don't like dirty, and it's too nice to be dirtied. This one from P. Louise. Fucking stunning, mate. I'm gonna go into this one here. I'm not gonna be swiping at all. I'm literally just gonna be pat blending that product on. I'm gonna go into this blush here from Colourpop. This is something Air. I'll link it down below for you and you can figure that out yourselves. My god. I'm also going to go into a bit of Mango and Coral with that exact same brush. I have a couple of products here, mainly 3 lip liners. I'm not really too sure what one I'm wanting to use. They're all from Colourpop. I have the shade Bossy. So this is more like a true red. The Snitchery one is a wee bit darker. This one is more like a true pink. Well, it's kind of like a darker pink, so I might actually use this. I Heart This. That's the shade of it. Yes, I'm obviously going for a pink lip here. Pure pink. And then for my lip, I wanted to do something like a really like bubblegum pink. So this is the Be Perfect Cosmetics Supreme Velvet Liquid Lip in the shade Kiss Goodbye. Oh my god, yes. Perfect. I also wanted the lip liner to be a wee bit darker than the lip liner. I wanted the lip liner to be a wee bit darker than the lipstick. Jesus. Sweating like a bitch. Oh my god, my hair stuck to my back. I really like this actually. I just think it's so fun, it's so different. I absolutely love the eyes. I just feel like the whole, like all the colours and stuff just work so well together. I love the fact that I did introduce like the orange and the coral. Oh, mint. But anyway guys, that's it from me. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll of course have everything that I use linked and listed down below in the description box for you. But other than that, again, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next one.